I'll give you an introduction at the. Hi everyone, this is Shankar Hemmady again, and another episode of Soaring Through Chaos. With me is a friend from Nigeria. His name is Zubair. At home they call him Amir. And this is my first real time talking to Zubair. I've seen him online. I've seen a lot of people talk to him. He seems to be an activist, a writer. He loves to sing. We've communicated many times, but this is the first time. So, Zubair, tell us about you. Which part of the world you're from, and love your outfit. Is it the traditional Hausa outfit from Nigeria?
Yes, hello everybody. Hello everyone. I hope you are feeling well and stay safe and you are staying safe at everywhere you are. Like my brother or my father, Shankar Hemmady, already talked to you about my few introduction. Firstly, my name is Zubair A. And my AKA called, or my nickname is calling Amir. Because I was calling Amir because it's my grandfather name who died 15 years ago, and that is why our tradition, if you are giving a name of someone who is a bigger in the family, that we have the name and put you another name. And that is where Amir came from. I was born in 1999 in the ancient city of Kano, where I supposedly to be 21 years old. I'm a I'm a human rights activist, writer, public affairs analyst, motivational speaker, life coach, a professional barber. I'm professional at barbing, where everyone will not gonna miss my barbing, and I'm a engaged in community resolution problem and so on. I gain recognition in my hometown Kano, where is the most popular state in Nigeria as the youngest person to appear more a radio station interview and sometimes a newspaper as public affairs analyst, human rights activist, and a writer. That is my few introduction.
So you are on your radio station. What are the topics you talk about? What subjects do you talk about?
Sometimes like what I say, I'm a public affairs analyst. I talk about some trending topic. I'm right now, I'm a performing radio host. I'm acting a radio host in one of the radio station named Cita, where I'm doing a political program. It's not about it's world. That is the name of the topic or the program is world topics. That is, we are talking about the trending topic of the world. As a popular affairs analyst, I'm doing some analysis about what is trending in the world. Or something that is happening as a political or something in politics. I'm doing analysis on it, and all this kind of the public affairs or business analyst, political analyst. I'm a good in sport. Sometimes I'm doing a sport analyst. Everything in the world, I'm doing an analyst on it. Sport,
Wow.
public affairs, diplomatic,
Middle East analyst. A lot of topics then.
Yes, a lot of topic. Every kind of topic. You talk to me about. Even you not talk me about until I enter the studio. Because I'm a very current in reading news every time. That is why I know everything, and I have a passion for sport, entertainment, music, music industry, entertainment industry, or some acting, or that is. I'm doing a lot of analysis in radio station.
What is the current situation with the coronavirus or the pandemic in Nigeria?
The current situation in Nigeria or the pandemic in Nigeria, we have more than 32,000 confirmed cases, with more than 18,000 that people that are recovered, with more than 800, fatalities in Nigeria. And, the problem that are facing in Nigeria, the cases is rising daily. And, you know, the people in Nigeria are not believing, you know, in coronavirus. You know, because some people believe that coronavirus is only for an elite people or some people with a higher position that, you know, travel to many places around the world, or, you know, sending their children to school abroad to some overseas countries. That is the people that have been, you know, afraid of the coronavirus, you know, because a state governor, a senators, or some secretary to the women of the federation, or, you know, there are a lot of people that died with coronavirus, you know, in Nigeria. The, you know, chief of staff to the president is one of the big personality that died the coronavirus in Nigeria. But, you know, the local communities, they have not found some local communities, you know, that died from the coronavirus pandemic. Or, you know, some people who are being infected with the virus in Nigeria, that are local or some poor people, you know, they are not believe in the virus. That is the big challenges we are facing. And, you know, since in Nigeria relaxing the lockdown last week, everything is going down, but with an opportunity for people to wear face masks. But at that time, people are not wearing face masks because a lot of people are not believe in coronavirus pandemic. Because, you know,
that
is
must
the
make it very
situation.
difficult to control.
Yeah, it's very difficult to control, but, you know, people are not believing in the coronavirus pandemic, you know, in Nigeria. That is the situation in Nigeria about coronavirus.
But you are saying that the border of Nigeria is open. So, like, if I come as a tourist, I can come right now. Is that true?
Yes, you know, you can come at right now because, you know, even the domestic flight, you know, they are being open, and all of the flights from many places, you know, are already being open. That is why everyone that is going to come to Nigeria, that you cannot face any restriction, or we are not in a lockdown or something like that. You know, you can come and enjoy Nigeria without any lockdown, or you are being put in quarantine for 14 days. You know, you can come when you arrive on airport, I will come and pick you, so that you, without any type of some, you know, the only thing that we are doing right now is a check-in. You know, the check-in before you leave the country you are coming from. You know, the airport at that country, they will have your sample of blood, and, you know, they are going to test you. And, you know, after they test you and they are found negative for the coronavirus pandemic, they are going to send it for Nigeria with name of use and your, you know, test of your blood about when you are in normal, in negative, not positive. You know, that is why the only thing that we are doing, we have a camera or some a technological thing that you are going to stay here like that when you come to the airport. And, you know, she will tell you that are you a negative or positive in the virus. But we don't have any restriction, and people are moving, everything start coming down with our normal activities. The market are already being open, we open, and, you know, everything is going up. And the entertainment, you know, entertainment like some viewing centers where people watch cinemas. You know, we are already open cinemas for almost 3 weeks ago. You know, all the cinemas in Nigeria are already being open. Cinemas where people come and watch films, football, or some comedies, you know.
It's already open. Wow.
Yes, it's already open.
So, if I come to Nigeria today, what are the things I should expect to see, especially in your state? Your state is like the number 2 for visiting, right?
Yes, you know, you know, when you come to Nigeria, you know, the first thing you are going to see, you will see a lot of people. You know, that is a huge population, you know, of people in our state. With the leading commercial estate in Nigeria. You know, I will take you to so many amazing places like our market. I will take you to a market called Kano Market. That is the best textile market in Africa. That is a big, yes, textile market in Africa where they are selling a lot of textile, and, you know, some Indian sari. you know, they are selling sari, you know, because a lot of people in Nigeria, or some Indians, or some Asian people living in Nigeria that wore sari, and you know, some like of this type of clothes, some shadda, or yadi, or some lace. There are a
Very
lot of it
interesting.
that, you know,
And
yes,
and
you know,
the dress that you're wearing, what is it called? The hat
yes,
you're
you know,
wearing, what is it called?
oh, yes, yes, this cap, you know, this cap is called Zanna cap, you know, this cap, yes, it's called Zanna cap, you know, because it is only outside tribe, you know, that are putting this exclusive clothes, you know, because everyone that puts this clothes will become an handsome, will look handsome, or something more beautiful, you know, and even our president, if you look at his picture, all of his clothes is like this one, you know, or some
Really?
airline in Nigeria, yes, some people airline, you know, this clothes is only for Hausa people. But as the clothes circulating around the world, like, you know, in Niger, in Africa, a lot of African, West African countries, the president or some politician or some businessman or business, you know, or some oil tycoon wore these clothes in Senegal, Chadi, Ghana, Nigeria, Benin Republic, or, you know, sometimes in some North African countries, you know, all the president, you know, wore all this kind of clothes. That is Hausa clothes. But, you know, in the whole Nigeria, people from many tribes, Yoruba, Igbo, still wore this clothes because it is only the clothes that you live comfortable every place in the world. You know, you go. If you wear all these clothes, this Hausa clothes, that is, this cap is called Zanna cap. And, you know, this type of that is called shadda. You know, shadda, sometimes we have been imported it from China, or, you know, China or Bangladesh, you know, they are good on
Yes,
making it.
yes.
But we know
So,
we have the industry.
so this I've never been to Africa. This is going to be my first trip. I've been to many other countries, but I've always wanted to come to Africa. Before coming to Africa, to Nigeria, should I learn any language? Do I need to
Yes,
learn
you
a
know,
language? Which language should I learn?
yes, you know, the best language you are going to learn, and, you know, you feel comfortable with it is Hausa. You know,
Hausa.
because yes, Hausa, that is our language. You know, I'm not talking about it or some doing it because of our is my language. You know, but, you know, Hausa is the most spoken language in Nigeria and second in Africa, apart from Swahili. You know, but how Hausa is more active more than Swahili because all West African countries and some North African countries they are speaking Hausa. You know, even in Facebook, you will
Yeah,
see where
I was surprised to find out that Hausa is the number one language in Africa, and
yeah,
it's
yes,
almost in the top 10 in the world, right? In terms of
yes,
spoken languages.
yes. It's top 10 in the world. It's number 10 in the world. You know, and because, you know, even in Facebook or Twitter, if you are going to, you know, find a language, you are going to use it. You know, me, I'm using English, but you will find Hausa there on Facebook, where you find French, Portuguese, or English, you know, or Spanish, but you find Hausa and Swahili. You know, Hausa and Swahili are the only language that represent Africa, you know, in the world. And, you know, we have so many like DW, Voice of America, Deutsche Welle, BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, all a lot of them, you know, they have their podcast of Hausa, where they're doing a television series for Hausa, you know, in Hausa language. That
Very
is
nice.
the most, yes.
How easy or difficult is it to learn? Is there any online way to learn Hausa or Swahili? Is there a way to learn online? Is there any app?
Yes, no, yes, you know, you can find the app in, you know, in App Store. Me, I'm using iPhone, you can find it in App Store, but if you have Android, you can find it in a Google. So, you know, Hausa, I have a dictionary that is in Hausa and, you know, in Hindi from India. You know, as a dictionary, you will find a better topic about Hausa, or you can translate, every type, every kind of word, in Hausa, you are going to translate it in a lot of it. You are going to translate it in your various languages, like, you have to find a Google translation or something, a translation. It is easier to find outside, but if you start hearing Hausa, start to read the documentary, a television news, BBC, they are doing news for every day, in Hausa, they are broadcasting in Hausa. I'm going to send you when you finish, but I'm
Great. So I can actually hear BBC News in Hausa. Is that right?
Yes, BBC News
Wow.
Hausa. Even today I watched a BBC News and Hausa. I have the yesterday and the last 2 days, BBC News in Hausa.
And how many people are in your family? Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, we are 5 in the family, and I am the firstborn.
You're the firstborn. Wow.
Yes, I am the firstborn with 4 siblings. That is 2 boys, 2 girls, and the last ones are twins.
Do they want to come Do they want to come and speak right now? I see that somebody wants to talk to you.
No, they are not available with me right now because I'm not, available with them.
Okay.
But
so,
we are 7 in our family with my parents. That is the 2, and the children in the family are 5. That is with me and my 4 siblings.
So my son was in Tanzania for almost 2 years, and he loved it. He even learned Swahili.
Okay. Yes, yes, you can learn. You can learn Swahili because Swahili is good. And you told me before that your son is at Tanzania. But Tanzania is an amazing place, and it's a good place.
Have you been to Tanzania?
Explore. No, I've not been to Tanzania. The only places that I left, I'm not left in Nigeria. Only I go to Niger Republic, but I'm not travel to any places in the world. That is why I'm looking forward to explore the world. That you are exploring the world, where you stay in Mexico or India.
Yes.
Many places in the world. After you said you are traveling to Nigeria, you are going to Dubai or many amazing places. And I have the passion, to explore the world, to find the world, and know many cultures, how people wear their clothes, their cultures, their tradition, and every kind of it.
Yeah, and in fact, Africa is the largest continent in the world, and there's so much to see. I mean, my family, I have not been there, but my family, they all have gone to Serengeti. They've gone to see the safari. They've seen animals. How about in Nigeria? Are there a lot of wild animals in Nigeria also?
Yes, we have a lot of animals in Nigeria, like elephant. There was a park, which is a Yankari park in one of our in northern state. As that place you find elephant, you see elephant. In our state we have zoo, but after zoo, we have a game park. Game park, game reserve, where you see a lot of wild animals like hyenas, tigers, or something like that. You are traveling, you are going to travel in that park in a safety car, where you see an elephant crossing the road, a lion or something like that. And there are a lot of things in Nigeria, like the Egusi warm spring. It's a spring, it's a water that is being, this one is warm, and the one is cold one. How you are going to see a warm water or cold water going a same place. There are a lot of places, some soccer places, and if you are going to our state, there was a gidan Makama Museum, where you find a pot which almost sold for more than 1,000 years. And you find a lot of amazing places, amazing some toys places, where I'm going to show it for you, some parts.
Wow.
And
So when I went to Mexico, it took me almost 3 months to learn to speak in Espanol or Spanish.
yes,
But
yes.
is Hausa difficult to learn? Will it take me longer?
No, it cannot take you longer. At least you can learn it when you spend 1 week with me. You are
Really?
going to, yes, 1 week. 1 week is enough for you. To speak Hausa.
Is it? Oh, interesting. Really, in 1 week I'll be able to say hello and things like that?
Yes, yes, 1 week. 1 week you can have an interaction with someone for more than 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Wow, that'll be
Yes, 10 minutes.
amazing. That will
Yes.
be amazing. Yeah. Is it easier to learn Hausa?
Yes, it is easier to learn Hausa. But like you, when you have to put something on yourself, and to tell you to yourself that you are going to learn everything simple, and to put it on your heart that everything will be easier for you when you try your best. Like you have the passion to, learn Hausa or to understand Hausa, you can learn it for more than 1 week.
Tell me one thing. You speak a lot of good English. Did you study English in school or did you study on your own?
Yes, I'm studied, on my own, and like what I tell you, I have the passion for writing, and since I was 10 years old, my dad, I started reading newspapers and some stories books, or some poetry, or some novels, or in newspapers. When I saw a newspaper, I try as much as possible to read column, article, and so many amazing things, in newspaper. That is
And
why, yes, I'm good in English, very, very good in English. Since I was 10 years old, like 2009 to 2010 till date, I'm reading a lot of newspapers. As that newspaper, I saw some hard word. Sometimes I check it on dictionary, their meaning. But right now, it's not more to check it on dictionary, because, even me, I have more than 200 vocabularies, on my own.
very nice. And besides English and Hausa, do you speak any other languages?
No, after English and Hausa, I speak I speak Arabic, but I'm not more expert in speaking Arabic.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. In fact,
But I can read Arabic. I can read Arabic fluently.
you can actually read
So
Arabic. Wow.
yes, I can read Arabic very fluently, but sometimes I cannot translate it for you. I can read it, but sometimes I cannot translate it.
The meaning, you may not understand the meaning,
Yes,
but you can
yes,
read
I
it.
don't know the meaning. Yes,
Very
I can read
nice.
it.
Wow. And where did you learn Arabic?
Yes, I read Arabic in our Islamic school or something like that. That is why I learn Arabic.
Okay, okay, great, great. And well, I read somewhere that you're also an activist. Tell me about your activism. What kind of activism are you involved in? And what kind of work do you do in that area?
Okay, like where I tell you I'm a woman rights activist, I do a lot of work, to the less privileged. And, after the activist, I'm a humanitarian. I try to help the community or some people that are facing, violation or some discrimination by a lot of people. Or, some violence or something that is happening. I try to, to stand for them, to find justice for them, like women activists or someone being molested by a police or some, allied people. Sometimes in Nigeria, if someone is a rich person, you can always call the police to come and, hold you or catch you, and you'll be in their custody. Sometimes they are going to beat you mercilessly or discriminate, you are right, because you are a poor, and he was a rich. All those kind of people, I try to speak up, to stand for them, to find justice for them. You know, okay, that is a lot of discrimination. I started almost that woman activism, in some school, where some teachers, in Nigeria, if a teacher is not, you will have a good time with him. When you are in a class, he can send you up. I can stand there and speak to the teacher. Why you stand this student, to go outside or to stay outside when he was in a class. I try to speak against them, and I'm very much embarrassed from all this work, I'm doing.
And you are in college right now, right? What have you been
Yes.
studying in college? What subjects are you studying?
I'm studying microbiology. But after microbiology, and right now I'm not enjoying the studies very much in Nigeria. And inadequate, technology of learning, or even in many places around the world. At this era of the pandemic, many schools are, sometimes studying online, but expect Nigeria, you only sit there at home, but there are only few among us that, study at home, find our books study. That is why I'm not more comfortable study in Nigeria. I'm, looking for a scholarship to study in the USA or some, foreign countries.
Uh-huh. And you think you will learn more if you go to a place like USA?
Yes, that is why I'm more comfortable, to study in USA, because I have a lot of friends there.
And have you met anybody from USA so far? Have you met?
No,
Have they come and visited you?
no, they not visited me, because but I have many of them on my Facebook account. Sometimes we are exchanging some video calls or some Facebook live interviews, or some many people, a lot of females, a lot of males, from the USA, or some Chinese people, or some, Spanish people living in USA, and, the USA resident. A lot of them, I have a friends from the many places in the world. Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Spain, UK, Brazil, Brazil, Argentina, Pakistan, India,
And
Bangladesh, China,
I noticed that you have
Japan.
friends everywhere in the world. What languages do you talk to them in? How do they talk to you? You have friends in
Yes,
so many countries.
yes, talk to me and sometimes they call me genius. How yes, they call me genius. How, and a so younger person, for me, but try to explore people, to know the idea, to share the idea, and how can we become a better place of the world. This world. My mission to see this world become a better place for all of us. To move after genocide, racism, famine, or something, a lot of it. That is why I'm embracing. I'm enjoying a lot of them, our relationship with them.
And I remember talking to you just before we went live, and that you've gone through many challenges in life. What kind of challenges have you gone through, and how did you grow from it? How did you go beyond the challenge?
Yes, the first challenges, I'm doing like as an activist. The first time I started with activists, I faced many challenges from people. Sometimes where I try to speak for some people that face injustice, especially in a school. Some people try to say this man is a mad or something, you don't know what he's doing. And sometimes when you come around a place, some people will chant at you, and this is useless. And all because you are doing so many sides of activism, because they are in their nonsense or something that in their mind, things that you cannot succeed in life. And you know, there was something that I can remember, I cannot forget, is that the first time I started, you know, entering a studio in Nigeria, that is studio for radio session studio. You know, I tried to speak it to many people. There was someone, I told him that my vision, my vision is to become, you know, my vision is to become the United Nations General Secretary General. And you know,
Really?
you say I cannot. Yes, yes. I told him at that time. You say you cannot become United Nations Secretary General. You know, that is one of the things I face challenges. You know, I face a lot of you know, I face all this kind of challenges from people. But now they realize how I've been blessed up. You know, I'm not rich, but you know how I feel comfortable with many of my foreign friends. You know, that is why that is the challenges, you know, I'm facing.
And
But
is,
even right now, you know, I'm facing this kind of challenges. Some people, but I say I have a lot of foreign friends, like white people or some people from every continent, you know, in the world, from Asia, Europe, America, North America, South America. You know, sometimes feeling this is not true. You know, that is, or some people, you know, ask me, ah, how you have, how did you have some all kind of foreign friends, but you don't have money? You know, I say, no, I'm not asking any passing amount of money. That is why I say, you are mad. You know, you have to find a money from them. Or some people will say, I'm a useless. How can I have a friendship with, you know, with a white man or some foreign girl, but I not do a scam for them or an internet fraud, you know, to do scam for them.
wow.
I say,
Wow.
yes, I'm not the kind of that person. You know, I'm to demolish my career, or when I scam someone or something well. But you know, I try to tell them that everywhere people or some many foreign friends that I have, I try to speak with them, but I cannot ask them to give me, you know, any amount of money. But you know, sometimes a lot of them, there are the persons, there are the people that ask me, you know, I'm going to help you. They are going to send money for me, but I'm not the person that asks them. You know, they give me only on their own, on their mind. You know, when they wish.
I also noticed that you love music. And do you
Yes,
sing music in Hausa or in English or any other languages?
yes. You know, I sing. You know, I have the passion for American, you know, music since I was 8 years old. You know, at that time, I'm a good singer. I, you know, my career is to become a good musician, but I changed it. You know, I enjoy a lot of many musicians, you know, in America, like Juice WRLD, who died in, you know, in December. Before he died, you know, I got his phone number because I'm one of his top fans in Nigeria. Before people know him, you know, I already know him. And, you know, I got his phone number after 8 days, you know, he passed away in a season in Chicago airport after he dunk on 9 fields. You know, the love of his music legend, you know, hate me, you know, lucid dreams. There are a lot of them.
Can you sing us a song? Any song that you like?
Okay, I can, yes, I can hate me. Hate me, hate me. Tell me how he hate me. Please me. Tell me how he hate me. But Gemini, baby, tell me how he hate me. I get you that kiss you with the eye closed. I don't you that kiss you with the time off. Baby, baby, me, baby, I know. Baby, this guy, we gonna to tell me, hey, baby, this guy, you gonna to play with it. Baby, this guy, you're gonna to play. Baby, this guy, you're gonna to say, okay. Baby, tell me how he hate me, hate me. Tell me how he hate me, please me. Tell me how he hate me. Tell me now, baby, tell me how he hate me, hate me, hate me, hate me. You know, that,
Wow.
that,
So
you
you
know,
follow American music a lot,
yeah,
huh?
yes, I follow American music. I check you, that's me, this kind of, baby, you know, can be so I must also bless you. You say, in a negative, you know, listen to my best, your head. You know, all a lot of American music. or some Wiz Khalifa music. You know, I have a passion for music, or some West Coast music, or like give me, there are a lot of music that I enjoy. Also, Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne and Baby Reza, somebody, I just wanna dance with somebody, even in the body. Tell me how that's with body. Come on, just let me. I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. Every good girl is excited. Nobody's going to try it. I began as for nobody. There are a lot of enjoying some rock music.
And do you also sing music in what is it in Hausa?
Yes, I sing a lot of music in Hausa.
Can you sing us one of your favorite songs in Hausa?
Okay. I'm just thinking which type of music I suppose say. Abin da yake raina zana fitar in huta takaici. Soyayya da na mina na ba zan boye ba. That is a love song. That is what is basically telling him that what she is mine. She is on her mind. She is going to talk to him, and she cannot going to lose him. That is some some small lyrics about it.
Wow, I have to learn the language to appreciate it more. But
Yes.
yeah, when I was in Mexico, initially I couldn't understand the Spanish songs, but a lot
Yeah.
of common words with English. So I picked
Yes.
up, and towards the
Yes.
end, I could actually understand.
Yes. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm so excited and happy to speak with you.
Yeah, and I'm also excited. I've never been to Africa, and
Yeah.
I think there's a lot to learn from each other. And
Yes.
I've heard many stories from my family members, but this is going to be my first time to visit.
Yes.
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to it.
Yes. Thank you. I wish you come. What I'm thinking on my mind that I will have a big guest, Shankar Hemmady, before the end of this week. I say, on my mind, I keep it. You cannot spend more than 1 week in India without coming to Nigeria. From now to 7 days, I want to see you in Nigeria.
I will see what the rules are for because of COVID, because of the pandemic. There may be
Yes.
restrictions on traveling. Let me see. I will
Yes.
check
Yes.
and I will let you know. And
Okay. Thank
I'm
you.
excited because I've heard so many stories, but I've never visited. And this is going to be interesting coming during or at the end of the pandemic.
Yes. Thank you very much.
I look forward to it and thank you for offering to be the host when I come. And we can learn a lot from each
Yes.
other.
Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So, do you want to say something to people who are suffering during this pandemic? What can they do? How can they become strong like you? What should people
Yes.
do?
Yes. What I'm going to say is that I paid my deepest condolence and sympathy for solitude for the people who lost their loved ones in this tragic time, and and the people that are being infected with the virus, I wish him a quick recovery. That is why my best wishing for the people that are being suffer with this deadly virus. And my message for the world is that so many people to remove utter genocide, famine, or some terror or terrorism, for this world to become a better place for all of us, to live in a long and peaceful, world. That is my message for the world and for my audience.
Well, I look forward to meeting you, and actually, we could do some shows together once we meet. And thank you for
Yes.
the offer. And
Thank you
yeah,
very much.
so maybe it's
Thank
time
you
to
very
say
much for
goodbye to
speaking with you for the
everybody.
first time. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. In
Goodbye.
Hausa, yes, that is Anjima.
How do you say it?
Say anjima, that is bye in, yeah, you know, in our language.
Sanjima. Okay.
Yes,
Bye.
yes.
We will
Bye.
meet
Thank
again
you.
soon.
Yeah, well, bye. See you soon.
See you soon.